Is a digital marketing degree worth it, especially in 2022 moving forward? That's the question. So the question being, is a digital marketing degree or a traditional formal marketing degree actually worth it in the year that we are in and moving forward? The short answer is no. And I'm going to say that emphatically because as a woman, unfortunately, a person, I would just say a human, being duped being duped into thinking that you have to get completely buried in debt and thinking that you have to spend your most valuable asset, which is your time, sitting in a seat, a proverbial seat, even if you don't attend classes in person, and going through a bunch of curriculum that actually is not even guaranteed to get you an accurate, full, holistic overview, as well as like the actual tangible skills you'll take into the real life working world of digital marketing, social media space. It just makes no sense to go through all that. Like, I understand, you have to go through like your 101s, your 202s, your 303s. That makes sense within the certain context of what you're looking to obtain as a result of your degree. But the way that the consumer mindset is nowadays, the way that the world has evolved, just the way that you connect with people, it's a more heart-centered, more heart-focused, more of a visual storytelling focused climate that we're in now. Traditional marketing, a lot of psychology goes into that, which again, there's some space for that, but there's just no need to go get into 30, 40, 50K in debt. Plus, again, your most valuable asset, which is your time of 4 years plus just to get a degree. And then you have the hopes of getting out there and landing a position that's actually going to be beneficial for you. Now, I'm saying all this to say, if you've seen any of my other videos, and click the link up here below. When I walk through, I have a series where I actually walk through the amounts of opportunities that's out there literally in real time. Whatever city you're in, there's at any given point in time, like a minimum of 100K plus job opportunities that are out there. A lot of them are remote. A lot of them are hybrid. Some of them even allow for you to travel. A lot of them are even allowing you now to be able to have a lot more flexibility. You can kind of really write your ticket. You can really negotiate a really good, solid compensation package. That's just not sitting at a desk from 9 to 5, 8 to 6, really, if you think about it, like with traffic. And you're just chained to this like an inspired workspace, and you're just given like these little bullet points of tasks to complete, and you get like what, 50, 60K a year to barely make it by. You don't have to do that anymore. So I know this is going to be very controversial. However, I just have to keep it 1,000, and it's just is what it is. Learn from my mistake. Do not go get in debt. Do not waste all that time. Do not buy all those books that you're not going to really keep. You may keep 1 or 2, but for the most part, they're just going to go back into the cyclical cycle of like resell for peanuts what you paid on the dollar, because the institution will say, oh, those books are outdated, you have to buy this edition, and it's a racket. We know it. And so you're just really not going to get the skills you need that and a potential employee or company or another digital marketing agency, a creative agency is actually looking for. A lot of times, like, it's good to come in with like minimal to mid-tier experience because they want to be able to kind of mold you, and you want to be able to assimilate to the company culture. So you don't want to come in like, air quote, to know it all. I don't know everything. I will never know everything. Anybody who's claiming to know everything, I would be very cautious to take anything from them, because we're all evolving, or we should be. And so I know what I know. I know what I've experienced. I've learned from my life lessons, and I've learned that the best way to get into this industry really earn what you deserve to be earning, to work for a company, because there's so many of them out there that align with your core values, and to really be a part of their brand story and their mission, and to serve the clients and the customers essentially, which is really what it's all about anyway. There's just too much opportunity out there to be left on the table. And that's just really where my passion is. And that's why I'm here today. That's really why I felt the call and I answered it finally after running away from it for so long. And it's really about having an understanding and being empathetic and compassionate towards the people that you're going to be serving through the vehicle of a skill set such as social media or digital marketing skills. Now, forgive me a little bit. I've been a little under the weather. I've been traveling, working on different projects, doing a lot more speaking these days, which is kind of like the typical introverted part of me. I typically shy away from, so please forgive me for my voice sounding like a total probably frog right now, which is why I have my beverage, because I was like, I need something to kind of help me. But that's really why I'm here. I'm just so passionate about more women, especially obtaining these skills, so they have the flexibility, they have the autonomy and the freedom really to get out there, command what you're worth, live your lifestyle that you want, live wherever you want, and have the ability to travel even if you want. And it really can fit your life versus you trying to fit your life around a job. If you're interested in learning more, and I'm sure you are because you're still here, listening to my ramblings and my musings, go ahead and click the link up the top. It'll take you over to a 4-part complimentary training that I put together for you to teach you how to land a lucrative and in-demand career in digital marketing, social media marketing, and it'll basically really walk you through a lot of the big foundational pieces you'll need to know to determine if this is a good fit for you, if this is the industry for you, and if you've been kind of teetering, like wanting to kind of get into it, it's a good place to kind of get your toes wet. So go ahead and click that link up top. It'll also be in the description box below. And if you feel so inclined, if there is a special person in your life, a lady that you know is looking to really advance herself, and you know she's gifted and talented, and she just may not know what she really wants to do, and you think this might be a good fit for her, go ahead and share. I would love it if you did that as well, because it just helps me help more people to get this message out here, and just kind of see how I can utilize my skill set, my wisdom, you know, my veteran. It's so weird now if like I'm dating myself, but it's like everyone's going to age. I don't know why women, whatever, our brains like messaging, propaganda, beauty industry, totally different soapbox. Look it off that. But you know, being a veteran in the field of this, you know, 10 plus years, you'll just be able to really leverage a lot of my learning curve, like my wisdom, my mistakes, my ups, my downs, my valleys, my peaks, and that's really what it's about. So again, go ahead and click the link below, above, and I will see you next time very soon.